Hello, this is Minister Robert Lee Williams from Prophetic Information Ministries, where we blow the trumpet, the shofar, around the world, informing you with prophetic news and bringing God's miracle ministry to the world. Well, today is January the 23rd, 2016. I want to say to all of my other followers out there that's been there a long time, I do apologize for not being back up on YouTube. You can also follow me through Facebook under Robert Williams. It's been about a year since I've been up. And the last teaching I did, it was titled, Giving It All Up for God. Well, this is just an update, what has happened to me over the last year, which quite a bit has happened. Right after I did my last video, and after I moved back to Kansas City here, I was involved in an automobile accident with my son, and I had whiplash, and my back was a little sore and hurt. And I had to see a chiropractor about twice a week for like 3 months. I'm finally over my back injury and my neck injury. I thank God for that, and I thank all of you for your prayers that did pray for me. But during that time, I didn't have a job. I didn't have any money coming in. Didn't have a vehicle. Because in my last video, my vehicle got repossessed in Texas. And then I moved back here to Kansas City to be closer to with my kids up here. Well, while I was up here, I prayed to God, if you listened to my last video, that I was willing to give it all up for Him. Giving it all up for God. That's a pretty serious statement to make and to pray for. And I'm wanting to give you a big update on what's been going on and what kind of blessings God has given me during this time. It's awesome blessings, but I've been through a lot of heartaches and hard times. But I know that I have to go through these things. I know I have to learn things for myself, but I'm also learning so I can help others in the future. And I hope this video blesses you, as you may be going through some hard times now, but God is there with you. He is there with you, and He will help you through these troubled times. Well, I didn't have a home church here in the Kansas City area. I still don't have one, but I do go part-time to a non-denominational church with my brother and his family. And I do get to blow the shofar there when I occasionally. But one of the first time, about the second time or the third time I was there, they had a gentleman, he's probably in his 20s or 30s, and he got up and gave a testimony, and then he sat down, and then we had like a break or something. And then he turned to me, and he said, "Are you Robert Williams?" I said, "Yeah, why?" He says, "I follow you on YouTube. I watch all your videos. It's on my favorites." He pulled out his cell phone, and sure enough, I was on his favorites. That was very encouraging to me, that, that God allowed me to affect his life, but affect everyone else's lives that are listening to this video right now, and then into my teachings. I want to continue to do my teachings now because I do have a new cell phone that has a better camera on it, and my computer is down. I hope one day soon God will bless me with a computer so I can make more professional looking videos. But I also want to let you know that I did get a settlement from the insurance company, And my son is a mechanic, and not just get any pickup, because I wanted a pickup. It had to pass his inspection. Well, we looked at a lot of pickups, and I was getting upset and frustrated because there's some that I did like and I wanted, but it wasn't up to his standards. Well, I only got like $3,000 to spend here, and you're not going to get much of a pickup for $3,000, I didn't think. But after looking at several pickups over, I don't know, a month, I guess, I was getting frustrated. So I went home, and nobody was in the house. I shut my door in my room, and I started praying. And I'll admit, I got mad at Satan, and I got mad at God. I told him to quit playing with me. And but I want to say this. I missed something here. Probably about a week or two earlier, I had a dream, and God spoke to me in this dream, and this is what He said. He said, "Robert, I'm working on a deal for you. I'm working on a long bed." That's all He said. But then, I started looking for long beds on Craigslist and wherever else I could find ads at. But anyway, go back to where I was at. After I got angry with God and Satan, I was very disappointed, and I sat down and I pulled up my phone and I looked up on Craigslist again. And one of the top ads this time was for a 98 Ford F-150 long bed. Well, my son was busy, so I had my future son-in-law take me over there. Truck was awesome. And then I brought my son over, and he looked over the truck. Oh, it passed his inspection, because there's really nothing wrong with it, except it needs new shocks and some little bit of stuff under the front end. The engine didn't leak. Nothing like that. Everything was in good shape. So we got the truck, and I praise God, and I thank God for it, because He worked out this deal. We paid $3,000 for this pickup. If I'd have went to a car lot to get a pickup like that, it'd probably be every bit of $6,000 or more, the way the shape was in. Awesome shape. So I thank God for that. He did work out the deal just as He said to me in that dream. I just thank God. But anyway, I started up my lawn service again, and God did bless me with several clients. I was doing a bunch of residentials all over Kansas City. But I know I needed some help, and I was talking to somebody. Or it might have been my brother or somebody. Says, I know that God's going to send me somebody to help me out. I'm not worried about that. Well, sure enough, God did send me someone. It was a black individual, but he was deaf, couldn't hear, and couldn't speak. So I gave him a job. And he's a very hard worker, and I do thank God for him. And our relationship, we've done several lawns together. The business has increased. But I just recently found out next month he's going to be moving out of state. So I know God's going to send me someone else. But I want to tell you more about what's been going on, but I'm going to keep this video down to close to 10 minutes. So I'm going to do another update right after this. So please watch the next video. It's going to bless you. You're going to hear some awesome things that God has done for me, and I know He'll do for you. So I'll see you on the next video.